Welcome back to another in our series of People, Places, and Things. Our text today comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 12, verses 33 through 37. Every careless word. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or make the tree bad and its fruit bad. For the tree is known by its fruit. You brood of vipers, how can you speak good when you are evil? For out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. The good person out of his good treasure brings forth good, and the evil person out of his evil treasure brings forth evil. I tell you, on the day of judgment, people will give account for every careless word they speak. For by your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Jesus' words from the Gospel of Matthew give a sobering reminder of the fact that our entire life is a record to be reviewed. And I say to you that every careless word that men shall speak, they shall render account for it in the day of judgment. For by your words you shall be justified, and by your words you shall be condemned. Knowing this ought to convince us to be people of fewer words rather than many. Remember the words of Solomon. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise. When he closes his lips, he is considered prudent. Proverbs 17:28. Solomon also said, by the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, that there is a time to be silent and a time to speak. Ecclesiastes 3:7. To think that we must be silent all the time would not be wise. There are times we must stand up and speak. Jesus' words about being judged by our words should make us aware of our speech, but not to silence us. If there is a time to be silent, then surely there is a time to speak. But when? Jeremiah told of a time that he held in what he knew should be spoken. Jeremiah 20, verse 9. But if I say, I will not remember him or speak any more in his name, then in my heart it becomes like a burning fire shut up in my bones. I am weary of holding it in, and I cannot endure it. Yes, being silent can be a trait of the wise when it comes to speaking foolishly. But being silent on issues of truth can be held against us as well. Parents who are silent when it comes to teaching their children morals are not considered wise. Citizens who remain silent when all around people are oppressed are not considered wise. Those who possess the gospel and do not speak it are not considered wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who is wise wins souls. Solomon tells us in Proverbs 11:30. The fruit of our lips may be that which leads others to Christ. Don't be silent on this. And Lord willing, let's meet here again tomorrow and look at another of the people, places, and things of the Bible.